Good morning, good evening, breeds, wherever you're coming from. Thank you very much for you being tuned. It's underscore Gintu back again, starting this kind of the video from wherever you are. Thank you very much for you being tuned, because we're going to be making sure that we are strengthening the record as we start up this kind of the video, one-on-one live coverage. And I think nowadays we are making sure that everything is coming to you live, and things are so fantastic. From here, much of the people, they are waiting for where Gintu going to be coming from, east, west, south, and center. And here we come, and we're going to be making sure that everything is fantastic. Guys, that due to unconditional circumstances, my leg is aching a little bit here. You can just check. This is the whole of it. So this is the leg. This is how it looks like. So the trouser cannot fit to come out. But the injury is still persisting here, because it's now very, very, very big. You can just see this side here. So this is the knee here, but this side here, it's now becoming too thick in terms of swelling. But everything is fantastic. I'm gonna be having some 2 treatments here and there to make sure that everything is going on good. But also they have already taken my stand, and I think about they think about, oh, Gintu cannot survive, cannot do this. But we are talking about it's their time for them to do whatever they think. But what we go forward is we are making sure that everything is coming to you live. There's no much of intimidation nor accusations anymore. As far as everything is in concern, we are ongoing with our own construction, and the construction of making sure that the tiling is done onto the G Castle. It has demobilized already, and making sure that we are getting forward and forward despite the challenges that are going to be coming east, west, and south, and center. Exactly. And for now, as I'm going to be giving you this kind of the video, this is the valid point, because I've been called. This is the urgent report. I've been called with the talk about one of the officers talking about I was having, he told me that you can even record, there's no problem, because today I have the recording of one of the people who they were there when I was being attacked a little bit, and I have some of the tapes that are already coming out right now to make sure that everything is coming out good, because he's talking about Gintu, repeating again, Gintu, that what is coming from this kind of the people, it's so terrible. So that one a little bit about, because we have huyo msee, kwani wakati walikuwa wangapi?
Afrika bara kama let me say 6. Bora kwa nyo ukinyira ariba aroma nyuma. Batika babere nyuma bora babere babate mabagene kamerera.
Walienda na ile stand. Okay.
Baba bari ingire dani na bate wetonda na kamera na bate viga. Aba hii kamera imeharibika, hapa muone ilikuwa kwa maji imeanguka saa hii. Itafanya kitu yoyote. Bakambi ngoja twende tunayo tu hivyo.
Okay. So walienda na ile stand.
Stand walienda nayo.
Okay. Na Devi anasema aje?
Nani?
Devi. To focus on what we want to do. Yesterday I saw much of the reactors, they came together, and much of the people going to be asking about, this kind of the people now joining. Guys, I've ever been talking about much of the reactors, they have one unity. It's not like the people are just embracing themselves, we are this, but whenever it comes to the scenario or the criticism or the hypocrisy of other people, they cannot democratize and talk about, we are together there. But the fact is coming out clearly. Yesterday I saw on trending, because right now she's on trending 2.0, and also we had JT the channel restored, talk about NT, they were there, Nairobi teacher, and also M Carol, and I see they're surviving, like M Carol, because I had much of the ladies talking about, I gave her 4 strikes, then the 2 of them, they have already gone there, so we are waiting for other 2 for them to be appealed. We are waiting, and things gonna be recovered, because God can never get everything from you, and that is the fact that we want to go forward. That is how we wanna be making sure that everything is so successful. And I told you the other video that we're gonna be making sure that on trending is monetizing a channel within a week. That is what we are embracing. And also she talked about, oh, Gintu, we can just grow the channel, make sure that we are moving. That is the unity that we need. Apart from talking about, oh, this kind of the people A, B, C, D, we are ever to such kind of the reaction, everything, that one, and it's just the jealousy that's going on. But already we are making sure that everything is fantastic. Yesterday I saw them, they were so bright. Have you seen them? I don't know. Hey, people are eating well. On trending, she's bright, brighter and the brightest. You know, in the past time, whenever we were just growing, we were having some applying talk about applying oil that was called bright light, and there was a very beautiful lady that was drawn at the cover of that kind of the bottle, and she was bright. So yesterday I was checking on the video, I thought, oh, these kind of the people, they are so bright, or the camera was cameraing, I don't know. Even JT was coming out like something else. You think about, is one of the people who have landed from the UK, and is JT who is already but that's how we want, and people are shining. Most of the reactors right now, they are shining, and other people, they are now declining, and becoming shaggy a little bit. That is what is now bringing some of the crackatoos of the time. Because when you see and embrace yourself that, oh, how are these kind of the things coming, how are these kind of the people feeding, how are these kind of the people reacting, and much of the reactors, let me tell people for the free, reactors don't have headache. Reactors don't have what can we call a stress. Reactors don't have mortality rate. Reactors, whoever you are a reactor, you have decided your life. It's either you are surviving or any survival value. Because all the reactors, as you can see them, both of us, we were in one panel. And that is the fact. When JT put that kind of the video, and they just rewinded me back when I was doing the fish farm there, and I was telling them that I am one of the best talented of the jack of all the trades, because I was doing fish farming, I was doing a chief chef, I was doing many things there, and also I was the engineer, making sure that everything is okay, and also I was a YouTuber content creator. And when I see and I reflect myself from those kind of the videos, how they were, how we are, and up to where we are, we have moved. And even the people who watch that kind of the video, you can tell how Gintu was and right now how Gintu is. You can see, and you can even check, because besides me there, it was Gintu and Priska Sagati. And Priska Sagati, we were ever friends. And even I was giving her some job, talking about, oh, Priska, today are you free? I give you a job of cooking here and there, and make sure that you are getting a chance to see Kenge and serve him there. And during that time, the only person who was allowed to serve was a village cook. You can understand T-Travel. She was the one who was being understood there. She was doing much of the things there. And Gintu was, you know, the male, sometimes we have a problem. That is the fact. You understand it. And I could not be getting. And even on trending, I think I saw on trending, but it was a little bit of the crackatu of the moment. Because during that time, even when JT came, we were small YouTubers. And I can tell you that as a fact, because we were trying to make it. Now, when things got better, now they started talking about why these kind of the people gaining much of the influence. Why are these people gaining the influence? Then we started being treated like treasures. That's why you see much of us, we are talking about there's no much of compilement here. Because we understand ourselves and we know who we are at what particular time. That's how we always talk about. We have to focus and make it. And when I see the reactors, again, they came together. Talk about Mkaro, talk about JT, talk about NT, talk about on trending. I saw now the reflection that this is what people have to be this way. Because as much as everything is in concern, it's not like the way they could talk about, you know, much of the things how they do appear. That, this kind of the people now, they're thrown. Look at when we were thrown out. There's no one you could ever meet and talk about, hey, bro, come and we join our hands. No, don't film me. You will understand it, because we are talking what is the fact and what was there and what was being mentioned during that time. I can even talk about much of the people are talking about now, this kind of the people, they're traitors, this kind of the people, they're this way. And the people, whenever you see even a person is filming from the far end coming, there's somebody talking about, no, cut the camera. Somebody cuts the camera and you talk, but behind the camera, you are talking very much. That's what I ever refused and talked about. It's something which is so nonsensious, that whenever you have a camera, Gintu can never be reflected there, but you want to come behind the camera, you can talk to Gintu. That's what much of the people are. And they think about, this kind of, the people are this way, but we have to go forward, despite the challenges that we are facing, but we have to make sure that we are moving as far as everything is concerned. And this is the kudos moment to all the reactors who have bounded together and making sure that we are making things to happen, because the reactors, they understand themselves, and the act of a reactor reacting on another reactor, it's something which is absolutely not understandable. And when we come to the closest mind is whereby we have to make sure that the harmony and the unity. Look at how this kind of the people, they were so bright. Even guys, up to date, I'm still talking about on trending, you are bright. That's why even Kenge was talking about gonna be striking you, and she was talking about you are a very beautiful lady. Guys, I could have played that kind of a clip of Kenge talking about this kind of the lady, she's so beautiful. I now come to that kind of the conclusion on trending. Maybe you are a crush. Maybe you never understood it. Maybe you never understood Kenge. Maybe she was wanting some 2-3 shenanigans and telenovela. Maybe you never understood. Maybe you could be the one who is serving us there in the village and talking about Shem Gintu, Shem JT. Yeah. I see now how the things are coming on trending. Let's make it happen, and we really absolutely talk about this kind of the issues, how we're gonna be getting them forward, and we're gonna be making sure that everything is so fantastic. I see Pebbles Halls. She's talking about what is her own judgment. But don't kill me again. You're talking about your judgment. You never spoken about you. But what we want to talk is we have to get forward. You are just behind the. You saw Pebbles, she was behind the niche, and nobody could just talk about her a little bit, because they were focusing on the people who are just living in Kenya here a little bit and having some shenanigans telenovela. It's because of the brightness. Do you know how the demon is so frustrated with the beauty of our beautiful ladies who are reactors? And even they're talking about, if I could be having a face, or I could have such kind of a color of talk about the melanin of on trending. Oh my beautiful, we could have died already, because that kind of the lady, she could be even shocking the bam. And on trending, respect to you, and it's your brightness, your mirror that was mirroring to them to talk about. You're gonna be getting some strikes there, but the fact is on trending, she's back to the system, and also talk about all the reactors are back to the system, and we are moving forward with the arithmetically moment of talking about we have been resurrected again. And if they thought about we are dying, there's nothing like dying again. We have been resurrected. That is the fact. And we said about there's a time we will ever baptize him. He's gonna be talking about, don't use my content, don't use my face, don't use my brand. Want to be my brand? Which kind of the brand? My brand, my food. There's no brand there right now. Just keep on talking about my wife. That's the only thing that you can just emphasize on, but there's nothing like a brand there. That is the real fact that we have. And when we go straight to the point. Right now, much of the people, they have seen that things are changing, and how the things are changing, it's becoming like a monotonous. That why are this kind of the people who have more than 6,000, more than 600,000, like approaching 600,000? When you join all the YouTube channel, I ever said it. When you take Odemaya's channel is 1.7 M, and you take Kenge's channel, take all the reactors combined with all the YouTube creators of Nyaboansi, we don't even reach. Akia Mungu, we have a long way to go. But now somebody is coming out to tell us, you imagine a person has like 557. Imagine the 57, that 7 at the end, that's where I am. 550,000 subscribers above Gintu. But you are coming to attack Gintu and also send over the goons. Guys, let me tell you how the fact is. The day I've spoken to talk about the police officer who is in charge of the police post in Nyaboanse, and I asked, because you can just recall, I called him and he talked about, call me after 5 minutes. Then whenever I called, he never responded a little bit. Then I talked about maybe he's busy. So he called the conduct. Then he talked about, they were talking about why are you attacking Gintu A, B, C, D and this way. And much of the people right now in the village, they are so jealousy, and the people, they want their own freedom and their own rights to be reserved, and you are always chasing them. What's happening here and there? The conduct said that he came in peace to my home. How can a person come in peace and say that shoot the person? You know, don't think about we are stupid. And that's what they're telling this kind of the police. And I talked about, okay, what is the charges are they talking about? And this kind of the police talked about Gintu. They're talking about they wanted to talk with you. How can a person want to talk with me, yet you are bringing goons who never introduces themselves? And I asked him, when he came with this kind of the men who are loaded and they never introduced themselves. They talked about they were coming with logs of trees and talking about they came in harmony. How is that kind of the harmony coming? The police said that they want to have some of the talk with you. How can you have a talk with me? Why couldn't you go to the police post of Nyaboanse and tell them that why? And I asked this kind of the question to him, that why couldn't he come to the police station of Nyaboanse and report it? He said that he wants to go to the bigger police. And they talked about, so you are a small thing. So what are we now addressing ourselves here? So it means that we are in a difficult solution right now. There's no solution here. So that is the fact that is going on. And I talked about this kind of the people, you know, sometimes let us not have that kind of the crackatu of the moment talking about, this kind of the things has to happen, this way have to happen, those ways. And we have to strain ourselves and make sure that we are not lacking the stuffs how they're going. Because when they're talking about Gintu should be chased from A, B, C, D, and yet their construction is ongoing, it means that they want Gintu's diminished and themselves to go forward. Because I've been already got the point on how they want to treat me and to that kind of the place they want to take me, because that is like abduction. That's the fact. I want to be not talking about that kind of the things because they are just bogus as there. And the little fact that we're having is we are cherishing ourselves and talking about let's make ourselves to move forward despite the challenges that they are there. Yes, but we have to understand each other and talk about this is the way forward. Let's make it happen. And that is what is now becoming a hectic moment to this kind of the people. Let's make it happen. Coming back to the G Castle right now. Back again. Hello, beautiful people. How are you? Bye. You are fetching firewood. Yes. Thank you. Get to the G on there. Yeah, man. What's up, Benti? Guys, welcome back. It's going to back again to the root of today, and we are it's one-on-one live coverage that we're gonna be doing here, one-on-one live here. Hey, how are you? Fine. You are swimming. Yes. This is your swimming pool. Yeah. Guys, I've created them a swimming pool here, a small one that they are. But the water is so dirty. Get it out, then we put a new one. I know it's because of the sand that you're always putting. So take a stick, insert their stick and get the water out. Exactly. And everything is so fantastic as we are ongoing with. Nitakuwekea mimi sawa? Toa maji nje. Sawa? Yeah. So guys, we are making things to happen one-on-one here. So everything is going on well as we have planned. Sunny. Yeah. What's up, man? I'm good. You're having a machete, man.
Machete, yeah. Going here to cut the napier.
Oh, napier grass.
Yeah.
For the cows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very fantastic. Everything is good.
Everything is good.
I saw you are fantastically.
Fantastically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So guys, we are going on with the duties as we have entitled and entailed ourselves to on go, because I'm gonna be checking on what is really rindimering to the G Castle. We are back to the G Castle, and everything is going on well. Hello. Hey. That's called a watchtower.
Yeah.
So that's where you are making sure that everything, whatever comes, security is entitled.
Yeah, my eyes are just
Patrolling.
Yeah.
So that's why you see people in an aerial view. Exactly, I'm gonna be coming there.
Wow.
Exactly. So guys, we are ongoing with the G Castle construction, and we are back to the democratization of making sure that the tiling is properly done, and the house is housing here, and everything is so fantastic. Guys, we have much of the tiles here. How many boxes are remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And one bundle of guys, yesterday I went to purchase a tiles here. It's a 40 by 40, and I think they have just already used much of them. I purchased 12 boxes here, and 2 metallic strips here, and one metallic strip, this one here, it cost 6,250. One, it has 25 pieces, and one piece is 250 Kenya shillings. So you can calculate 25 by 25, which is 25 by 250 shillings. It's 6,250. And one a box of tile, it costs 1,500, which is a 40 by 40. So they're the ones that we are using to make sure that everything is so fantastic. So I check much of the guys here. They're making sure that, hey, how are you, man?
Fine.
Hey, so long, man.
Yeah.
Since the foundation and until the lintel.
Yeah.
And you disappeared. Where did you go, man? It's today I'm seeing you here.
I had a lot of work to do.
Oh, fuck to do.
Work.
Oh, I was wondering. But everything is going
I'm
good.
back now, yeah.
You are back to the system. Exactly. So, guys, I check much of the sand here is being democratized here to make sure that they are making some small blocks that they are always using to make sure that things are coming so fantastic. Hey, bro, what's up, man?
Good.
Everything is good.
Yeah.
Oh, you are oiling.
I'm oiling.
Or to make sure that it doesn't stick.
Exactly.
Exactly. Wow, everything is good.
Everything
It has been so long, man.
Yeah,
Since the heterozygotes, shenanigans, shagarabagara, telenovela,
Yeah.
we have been here and there, but we are back to the work. Exactly. So the tiling is ongoing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm gonna be checking on the tiling process to make sure that we are giving you much of the response on what is coming, because it has been a brand new chapter again to make sure that we are making things to move very fantastic. Nakuja. Eh. Oh, do you know how to sing? You want to sing? Come and sing. Come and sing. Okay. Huh? Haya, imba. Sing.
Bwana asifiwe,
Amen.
milele na milele. Shetani akipita teke mpaka kule. Bwana asifiwe, milele na milele. Shetani akipita teke mpaka kule. Bwana asifiwe.
Sasa, who taught you that song?
Me?
You taught yourself?
Yes.
Who teach you?
It's me.
It's you,
Yes.
Aaron, and you know how to sing. Wow! So you have one vanilla, eh? I bring you one vanilla.
Yes.
Yogurt. I understand. Okay. Haya, nakuja. Thank you. Exactly. Guys, everything is going on good here. We are getting much of the cherishment here, and west and south, and everything is so fantastic. So we're going to be checking on the top of the G Castle here, what is happening and how the things are moving so fantastic. So I think the security is bam to make sure that we are going, because even them, they know how to climb the stairs to make sure that kuja they're gonna be coming. Exactly. Fantastic. So guys, back to the G Castle here, as you can just check how the things are just moving here. They have make sure that they are putting this kind of the small blocks I'm talking about. They're gonna be formulating down there to make sure that everything is settled here more fantastic. Hey, Buddha. Hey, you even here. Hey, tools are everywhere, making sure security is restored. Hey, how is everything? It has been so long, man. Are you posting videos, man?
Hey, maybe I can give you a short story.
What's the problem?
this day I used the bundles of around 120
shillings.
Yeah.
Which is like a $1.
Yeah, to post the video. And then yesterday, even I have the video. I went to
upload.
I used 80 shillings to buy the bundles. After the video reaching
which bundles are you always buying?
Data.
We have bundles in terms of 10 shillings, 1 GB.
Oh, me
YouTube.
I bought 20 shillings, 1 GB.
Yeah, that one will eat you 10 at 1 GB. Yeah, it's there. You have never seen it?
No.
I want to be showing you so you can just get it. Okay. Because the Wi-Fi, guys, the Wi-Fi is still being tempered, and still I just made sure that I've put this kind of the lean. Much of the tempering is still there. I don't know why. Still, since that it was like that 19, 20, 21, 22. It was like that 23 to date. I've not received any Wi-Fi because we fixed it the other day and it did do the work. At night, after like 30 minutes, it went off. Till date, I've not yet received the signal since that time. And they're talking about what's wrong with that kind of the wiring there, because they have fixed everywhere there is Wi-Fi. But to my place here, and they're talking about there's somebody who is tampering from the main post, which is the main a point where this kind of the Wi-Fi is coming from. So that's where I want to go and check and rectify, because it might be somebody who is tampering with it. That's why much of the boys right now, even Mayani called me, hey bro, right now to upload the video, data is becoming a problem, getting money, and yet guys, somebody who is tampering with it is thinking about he's gonna be putting Gintu at a risk. But it's not me I'm put at a risk. It's only they are putting much of the people who are growing in terms of YouTube and to risk, because the posting will be a problem, because much of the data bundle. Because when I can talk about when I was even me uploading videos at the first time, and I knew sometimes it can reach 3 GB when we are uploading a video, 3 GB, then it will go back to 1 GB whenever it's about to finish 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 94, 96, 97, 98. Whenever it reaches 99, you're going 100, it goes back to 20%. I can know that kind of, again, you have to buy data bundles for you to upload. Yeah. And when you want to upload, make sure that you are going to a place where there is a network. Go to Nyabuanse.
Yeah,
you can never upload a video here, because that's why I brought this kind of the Wi-Fi. Aitoki, nakuja kukutoa. Chota basi utoe. Chota na jug. Yeah. Aya, nakuja basi kukutolea, sawa? Kula kwanza lunch, eh? Aya. So guys, this is the work that is ongoing here, and these are the metallic strips I'm talking about. Imagine how they are. It's something which is lighter than even like grams, not even a kg, it's like grams. But whenever you are told how much it costs, guys, it's totally very expensive, this kind of the metal strips here. And everything is going good. So everything is now going good.
Yeah,
there's no anyone who's bringing some shagara bagara heterozagas whenever I'm not around.
No shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
Yeah.
So keep security, keep tuned, and everything gonna be so secure.
Wow.
So I'm there to represent. Right now there's nothing gonna be coming to harm us here, because I've settled all the matters out, and whoever gonna be coming at your own risk.
Wow.
Exactly. So continue the job, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I see we have some soft sand here mixed with cement already, to make sure that they are putting it with the tiling, because I talk about the job is ongoing, because the tiling is ongoing right now, and the metallic strip, it's where it's now being placed. They've already placed it. So this is how it will be looking like, all of it alongside the whole of the whole house, and they're going to be making sure that everything is going on very fantastic. So I think you're going to be completing here, and they're going to be moving to another section, or the upper side here, to make sure they're going to be coming all around to make sure that everything is covered very fantastic. So guys, when we always go on with this kind of the vlogs of the day, we're going to be talking about how things are moving is not so much, and we are traumatized, because even much of the people, they are putting much of the fear to much of the people, and already we have much of the people that were coming here to talk about Gintu. Whenever there's no job, we can just use much of the Wi-Fi here to upload some videos. I was ever helping them. But right now, there's somebody who is tampering with my wires here and thinking about we're going to be surrender. I will never surrender because I put that kind of the post so as it can just take it up, because it was hanging a little bit in a way that some people could just interfere with it. But right now, I've checked that things are not going good. I'm going to be making sure that we are reinforcing much of the security. And I'm going to be telling the company, because much of the people think about it, we're going to be doing some things which are terrible. How can it be that that kind of a house, it has a Wi-Fi? And me here, because I was the one who brought this kind of the Wi-Fi from stage Nyabuanse until where it is. And I used a lot of money to make sure that it is reaching where I am. But when it reaches where I am, much of the people started having it alongside the village. And all of our village here, it's me and the other home that you can just see from there. We are the people who are having the Wi-Fi all this round. So all of these people are just, you can just check much of the homes which are around this section. They are using my Wi-Fi. Much of the people, the boys, the girls, they are coming here. Maybe some of the school ladies, they're always coming. And they come and talk about Gintu, please can you allow us? Because right now, the education system we have is called CBC. They are allowed to use the Googles to make sure that they are doing their homeworks. And they're always coming. They should have data bundles. And I have Wi-Fi. I don't restrict to anyone. I give it to everybody. So some of right now, I met one of the students here talking about, oh, Gintu, what's wrong with the Wi-Fi? Yesterday he came, the whole of the week is not allowed. And somebody is just enjoying somewhere. I think about is now making, Gintu is always posting. I don't have a problem with the Wi-Fi. I can just use much of the things, because I have the one that it's portable. I can use the portable. I can use the routers. And the fact is they are just making sure that they are putting other people into risk, because the students are using it because I'm there not only for myself, not only for my family, but much of the people depend on it to make sure that they are compromising themselves to make sure that things are coming out. But the fact that they are just talking about, oh, you know, this kind of the person, or you think about you can cut my Wi-Fi, and this kind of the people of the Wi-Fi, they're talking about, oh, Gintu, we have tried, we are trying, we fix it, it comes to your home, again you call, talk about it's not along, what's happening? We want to make sure that we are coming there once and for all. And the fact is we are having some people who are tampering with our Wi-Fi here and making sure that things are not going good. But we will continue as far as everything is in concern, and we have put ourselves that we're going to be making it. We're going to be making it as far as everything is in concern. So today everything is going on good, because we are back to finish the top side of the G Castle here to make sure that we are maintaining all the spaces and providing whatever is necessary. And already everything is going on good, but much of the people must be talking about, oh, Gintu, how is the G Castle ongoing? The G Castle has to go on and on and on. The only thing that I'm just waiting for, because of this kind of the shagara-bagara reaction, stupidity, that people are just talking here and there and bring some irreasonable things to come and attack Gintu. It's much costing, because it has a little bit pulled me a little bit back, because of because I can, whenever I'm not around, how the people will just be getting jobs, because I offer jobs where I'm just around, because even whenever I'm always around, people get some jobs to talk about the maize fields here, doing some other things, whatever I see that some people can do and earn some a little bit money, I always engage myself and talk about let's go forward. But how, you know, how much of the people think about now the G Castle gonna stop because of or Gintu will not longer be available, or this and this. But the fact is much of the things have already been put to the system, and we are back to the G Castle to make sure that we are doing everything so fantastic the way we allow ourselves to go forward. And we have to keep ourselves secured, and also we have to keep ourselves very safe. Much of the people are talking about, oh, Gintu, be safe, be safe. Exactly. Gintu is very safe, and we're going to be making sure that everything is going on good as far as everything is in concern. So here I check, oh, that's the tiring protocol.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they are making sure that they are putting the strip here so that they can guide them to make sure that this kind of the tiling is done very properly. So as far as everything is in concern, you said about even the other side, it's gonna be placed with a tile, and also the downwards. It means that this side and the downside are gonna be placed. And here,
No, that's
gonna be plastered. Oh, gonna be plastered with waterproof. Okay, exactly. So there, you had soaked them.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the meaning of soaking the tiles, or whenever you are cutting it to go easily, or to catch cement, or to catch cement,
Stick with the cement.
or stick with cement? Oh, that's the main aim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whenever you put it dry. Now, when you just come and you want to pull it,
it will come out.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so the stickiness to be there, it should be wet.
Yeah.
It's dry. It's so dry when it comes from the shop.
It's dry.
Now,
You have to soak it
for it
to be wet,
to be wet.
so as it can just attach with the cement.
Yeah, to absorb the water.
To absorb water. Okay, it's fantastic. Exactly. So everything, guys, there's somebody who was talking about Gintu. Why are you using the same tiles like Chef Matiko used? Guys, this is the smoothest. Here in Migori, it's not yet diverse in a way that we can get different colors. These are the ones that are there, and the other colors that are there, they're black. So I just selected that between the black color and the white color, because we cannot have the black, talk about the charcoal black, talk about iron sheets, and we have the black, which is that kind of the gutter, to have a black tile there. So it will not have that kind of the decency coming out. Look at right now, whenever you can just check there, you can just check that there's something that is stripped alongside the way there. So it's something that it's coming out very fantastic. That's why we ever use the white one here, and these are the ones that are always available at our shops that are very locally here, and that is why you see much of the people are using the white one, because of the durability also, and also they are the ones that you can see that they are having a little bit of a good shape and the color according of your house. So as far as everything is in concern, we are ongoing with our own procedures and entitling everything where possible to make sure that we are making things happen. So as far as hey, but my leg is hurt, guys, and I'm gonna be checking on the doctor again, because it's a little bit having some hurtment here, and even having some this kind of the people here and there, guys. I don't have to talk much about those kind of the goons, but the fact is things gonna be moving on as far as everything is in concern. So we have finished in terms of electrification of the house, and in terms of the piping. So what we are looking forward is to make sure that we are buying much of the things. Still, I have a debt of to make sure that I'm gaining a little bit of money to make sure that I'm buying other cubes, because I have small money, which is a little bit. I'm gaining a little bit money and here and there, and collecting from every source that I can because of the cash flow, to make sure that I am gaining and getting much of the steels, which are 1 by 1 by 1.5 mm. Square tubes, so as I can just fix onto the window. So everything is fixed, and I'm gonna be updating you whatever comes and how the things are going. So we're gonna have to make sure that the things are going as far as everything is planned. Whenever I put the windows, the security will be entitled here. So keep it tuned. Let's go for the luncheon and check what is coming. Guys, you have just checked, the construction is going good, and as far as everything is in concern, you can talk about the work is ongoing, because we want to make sure that we are tiling the whole house, and we're going to be going back to the windows, and I hope it's not hungriness. Woo. I'm good. The fact is, I want to commence this kind of the moment talking about thank you very much for the people who have ever been supporting and talking about Gintu. Buy one steel, buy 2 square tubes, and I have seen much of the people, they have democratized talking about Gintu. Let's move forward. The G Castle has to move forward. That is our aim. That is our project. And much of everybody is having a project, and that's why the legacy and the preparation has to occur. And I saw much of the people that were talking about Gintu, there's a person who was saying that that Kenge is the one who has made us to have this kind of the movement, and I can just say that it's the correct, and you are in a correct way, that Kenge was the one who was behind for us to have this kind of the successful. Even you, whoever is watching me, whoever you are watching me, wherever you are coming from, overseas, Kenya, wherever you are, Africa, I talk about it's from his own moment. But the fact is we are not disgracing him because of what he has ever done to us, but we are appreciating that he ever did something good. But at the other extent, he could not be a person who is bothered with what we are doing, because they say that a content creation is hard, because when you are starting a content creation, we have much of the things and disciplines to follow, and even whenever you are starting it, you see that this is why we have to achieve it this way. But when it came to another moment, now they talking about we are living in mud houses, we're going to be continuing living in mud houses. Guys, it was disgusting. That is what you see much of the people are talking about. Why again you throw them away, and you talked about them that lets them survive, and it's because of our own survival. Because when you are thrown out, you are told that you are never ever being acknowledged to have you going back there, and no one ever, because they were told, all the YouTubers, that if I see you filming a video with Gintu or any kind of a person have thrown out, your days are numbered. Even I don't want to see you, you just vanish. How can a mentor do such kind of a thing? Maybe it was a praising that surprisingly and uprising at the same time, whereby God said that this kind of the people, maybe they will move out, and now they will be the content creators, the real ones. Because God has his own contemptions. God has his... you know, when we were thrown out, and everybody knew that Gintu has been thrown out, and much of the people, they were told, whenever I'll see you shooting a video with Gintu, whenever I'll see you shooting a video with any person who have chased out of the villa, you make sure that you are living with them. I don't want to see you here. So when we are just passing here and there, we find that it's so hectic. We could not even get a good moment for even us to rest. That's the moment that everybody talked about, how can I get a content so as people can watch? Oh my living God, how can we do it? And we talked about let's venture to whatever we can do, and we started making sure that we are rectifying the mistakes, because they say that they have many ways of killing a rat, and also even as we have many ways of killing a rat also, because to us it's how are we going to get the content. And we started talking about no, don't do this, because I solved everything in the platform. That's the fact. That's why you see much of the people are talking about Gintu. Why always talking bad about this kind of the people? I don't talk bad about anyone. The fact is, I'm rectifying where the mistake was. Because when I say that a person could come very correctly and talk about Gintu, I don't want to see you here, where you have just reached, now go and survive on your own. But I don't chase you in bad way, or I don't give you this kind of the money in a bad way. But coming to the YouTube and talking about this kind of the people, you are disqualified, I don't want to see you, so people want and subscribe, all the people are supporting them, your days are numbered, or such kind of the things. It means that there's no mentorship there. There's nothing like mentorship there. That is the fact. And when I come to the conclusion of this kind of the moment, talking about the fact about how we should move forward despite the challenges that we are having, we should consider ourselves and talk about this is the moment for me to go this way, this is the other moment for me to go that way. And when everybody focuses and talk about this is how they should go, when now we talked out and we came out, they were now again surprised. Oh my living God, they were now headache. Why are these people still progressing? If it could be that moment, guys, they could have deleted us. And if the moment it could be there whereby people, they were looking for us in a bad way, it was the moment that we came out and we were telling much of the people what was the real fact about how the things were happening. That is the moment that we could have been deleted. And that's the fact that we stand still and we stand very strong ourselves and talk about even this kind of the hula baloos that they're doing right now. It's just a little bit of a moment, because it's gonna be ending in I don't know in which kind of the way, but it's already ending up. And that's the fact, because they don't want to see this kind of the people. Because let me tell you where even this kind of the effect is coming from. Because there's a time that Lady J came to Nyabuanse the first time to attack me, and he found that I'm strong enough, and he said about okay, you are poor people, and that's why you are still living in your stupid mud houses. Oh, this. And right now they see that why are these people competing now? They're not having the mud houses, even a very big bungalow which is coming out. They're talking about, oh, this kind of the people. It's something that don't disgrace other people because other things are coming. That's the point that I always talk about. Even Kenge himself never understood that we are having other things to talk about, and other things that we can just handle, and that's the fact. And we are ongoing with our own villa. I'll talk about not villa. We are ongoing with our own G castle, and it's going and it's moving very fantastic. And right now we have reached where now the tiling is ongoing, but we are a little bit gaining a little bit of money, so as I can just buy much of the steels, which is 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1.5 mm steel tubes. And much of the people, they have already democratized, talking about, oh, Gintu, I'm gonna be getting into this, and other people talking about, oh, Gintu, get some tiles there, get some cements there. And we are moving, and I can talk about we are having some of 2-3 deaths here and there. And also I'm gonna be looking forward to make sure that I'm getting that kind of the steels, to make sure that I'm putting some of the grids onto my window. That is the best moment that I want to look up to make sure that everything is put in consideration. Because when I say about we are putting everything in consideration, we are having right now insecurity that's progressing, because even now my Wi-Fi, it has been tempered for. There's no Wi-Fi in my home because of some jealousy of other people. Maybe I cannot entitle and talk about how it happened, because even this kind of the people are just the fiber optic cables, they are just laying some cables. They came and talked about who is tampering with your tree. There's insecurity in your area because everybody in my area, they have the Wi-Fi, but why not Gintu? And whenever they talk about let us check on the fiber that's coming to you, they talk about it so well, it's doing the work, but why is the Wi-Fi not coming? It's something like whenever I went to Nairobi, somebody came and interfered with it, and I talked about, I want to be remending it, there's no problem. But now they're now talking about you will never have it. I don't know why much of the people, they have such kind of the krakatu and shenanigans. But we are moving forward despite the challenges that we're having. And we want to talk about is support Gintu, so as we can just make it. Because I saw even Kenge was talking about, oh guys, even all the celebrities are talking about, you can support me and support my family. Yeah, even when I go there, you can support Gintu, support my family, support everyone that you like. And despite the conditions, talking about, this way and this way, no, let's support Gintu, support everyone whom you feel you want to support. I don't have that, this kind of the person is bad. No, we don't have such kind of the thing. Reactors don't have such kind of the emotion. We are having our own emotions of talking about, let's go forward. That's what we know. And the real fact is support Gintu. I have talk about, you can send via Western Union, MoneyGram. My name is Samson Gintu Sigano. Samson Gintu Sigano. My number is +254 +254 70049 0047. And you can get me through WhatsApp anytime, and we can just talk, chit chat, and even you can just go to my description there. You can just get a Gmail or an email, Samson Sigano, and you can just at Samson Sigano, and everything gonna be so fantastic. And also guys, keep it tuned, keep it locked. Let's get to the another brim and make it happen, because that's not been so easy. Support Gintu and make it happen. And this is the fantastic moment for everyone who is being got to this kind of the heart. God bless you. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. This is the fantastic moment, and this is the end.